Annabel, you got a great chance of winning another Q22 on Saturday. It's a race that you'd be in love with a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's been kind to us, the race. Archie won the first running of the race, and then Numerian won it, and then obviously Faulkner Park last year. So, yeah, obviously being our home track and a race with a big purse, it's a race we certainly target.
Tell us about the win last year. Faulkner Park came out of a great run in the Doomben Cup, and he demoralised the opposition. I think the Melbourne Cup winner Knight's Choice was second and Bois d'Argent was third. Yeah,
it ended up, it was a good form race in the end, and he was certainly building to that. His run in the Doomben Cup was terrific. He was storming late and certainly put the writing on the wall that the further we went, the better he was going to be. So I think that up to the 2200 really suits. He's often been a horse that's been dealt with bad barriers, but I suppose his running styles tended to favour a strong tempo and then really running down his opposition. So he's a very good chaser, but hopefully he can get a nice draw and not be too far off them, because we see when he's put in the race a bit more, he's certainly been running really well. So tempo was very strong the other day, and Antino was far too good, but he beat the rest. And without Antino here, certainly looks a race that he can win if he can reproduce his last run.
Yeah, you popped the blinkers on a couple of starts ago, and that's the reason you want to try and have him that little bit closer?
Just a length or two. I mean, it's always tempo related. He was a bit slow out the gates in the Doomben Cup, and they obviously went flat sticks. So, but the start before that in the Hollandale, he jumped a bit better. So, not going to change the wheel with him, but yeah, I think it's all tempo related. We'll see what the race looks like tomorrow when the fields are out. But he worked really well this morning. He looks great, and just looking forward to getting him back to Eagle Farm on a big track that he suits.
We had a good look at him in the gallop this morning. You matched him up with Bois d'Argent. They often work together when they're leading up to a big race?
Yeah, they've done probably nearly all their gallops together this campaign because they've been going to similar sort of races. And Bois d'Argent's probably actually the better worker of the two. He's always been a terrific workhorse. And yeah, he goes there with a great chance as well. He's a horse that makes his own luck up on speed, and I thought his run was brave in the Doomben Cup. It was probably set up for the back markers with the tempo that was set, and I thought he was pretty brave to stick on where he was.
And what about jockeys for the Q22?
So we've got Ryan Maloney sticks with Bois d'Argent, and Ethan Brown's on Faulkner Park.
All right. And a comment on Basusto, lining up in the Stradbroke handicap. He was so good at the Gold Coast. What did you make of his run in the Fred Best at Doomben?
Yeah, obviously, would have liked to have won the race to come here full of confidence. But last prep he was a little bit plain second up, so hopefully it was just a bit of a second up-itis. And it's never easy when you're trying to train them for a race. And I know it's only a matter of changing by 4 or 5 days, but it's never easy when a date gets changed. So he sort of missed a gallop, which I wasn't too worried about because I just wanted the race to bring him on again, because we want to be. It's hard to peak every run, and we've really set him for this race. This is the race we circled in the calendar a long time ago, and we've worked backwards from it. So yeah, although it was only a matter of a few days, I think probably saying underdone's the wrong word, but maybe just needed that run to bring him on, and he galloped really well this morning. Zach Lloyd flew up and had a sit on him, and he was really happy with the work. He said he was glad he'd came and had a sit on him because it's filled him with confidence. So different race, handicap conditions, very lightweight. A lot of it'll come down to luck, but I think he's in it with a great chance.